guys, Heatway here. Welcome back to my second web app video of FIFA 20. I just did my starter packs. That's up on the channel right now if you want to check it out. And now I'm going to be showing you guys one of the best starter trading methods when you're on a very, very low budget. I'm talking like 1 to 10,000 coins. This is ideal to get you to that next stage, to like 25k, so you can do some higher budget trading and make more coins. Pretty much everyone's in the same boat right now, having opened your starter packs. You'll probably have like 1 to 10k. I've got 1.2k here. I've been doing a bit of trading, so I've got a few more players currently selling and players I'm bidding on. But this method works really, really well. It's very simple and I've used it over the past few years really effectively. So just go to quality gold, then you want to go to either left backs or right backs. I'm going to go with right backs to start. Then pick any of the major leagues. The Premier League is the best one because players go for more, so you've got higher profit margins, but you can use the Liga, the La Liga, whatever you want really. And you just want to find out what cards are selling for, what the lowest by now is. So let's check right backs from the Premier League. As you can see, they're a little bit more expensive than most other cards. So if you look here, you've got non-rares and they're going for about 700 coins. That's your typical kind of selling price for these cards. So you know, regardless of who you're guessing, you can sell them for that price. But look, there's a card there for 350 that's just come up, and you could double your coins on that card. I prefer this method to the traditional kind of bidding and sniping methods just with regular gold cards from these leagues because the profit margins are much, much higher. Now you can bid on these cards and that's really effective. So you can put your price to like 600 coins right there. If we bring down that, put 600 here, and then press search, you can go through and bid on all these types of players here. So bid on him, I've been outbid there, but if you bid on all these cards here for like 600 coins, which I'm getting outbid on all of them, which is ideal. There we go, got a bid on him. He can then sell these cards for like 700 to maybe 800 coins. If it's a better card like Coleman, you could definitely sell him for a good amount. Cedric likewise. Look for like Dalot. That's a really nice card, to be honest. Dalot's got a nice starter card, so that card could be like 1,000 coins or so. Coleman's got some decent stats, bid 600 on him, and here you're going to be making like 1 to 200 coins per player really. That's the kind of the main price you're looking for, I'd say. You can bid a little bit lower. Obviously the lower price you bid, the more profit you can potentially make, but the less likely you are to actually pick up said player. Dalot's actually got a really nice starter card. I hadn't seen that. Klein there. You can go through, just bid on all these cards. Now I'm pretty low on coins now, so I'm not going to be doing that with any more cards, but you can see here I'm winning a few players that I was bidding on from some other methods, but we're winning a fair few of these cards here, and got a few players selling on as well, which I'll just quickly clear. But what you can do is bid on those cards like I'm doing there. You can also snipe them, and that works really, really effectively, especially if you're on EA Access. Less so on the web app, just because it's really, really hard to snipe players on the web app. But you'll see here that cards are coming up. Like you've got ones for 500 coins there. I don't have the coins to buy a player like that right now, but you've got lots and lots of cards coming up really cheaply that you can pick up, and you can see it's the same kind of players. Like you've got fairly average cards like Jan, Matt, Smith, Lowton, for example. If you see any of the better players, so some of the cards that I was bidding on earlier on, for example, if you see like let's say someone like Coleman, who's got slightly better all-round stats, Cedric, who's a little bit quicker than the rest, Dalot, who plays for United, he's got over 80 pace. Like if you see these cards here, they'll typically go for like maybe like 800 coins or so, so you can bid a little bit more on them. And you can do this with fullbacks on either side of the defence. Left backs work as well. Left backs I tend to find are a little bit cheaper, so you can see here you've got Baines and Cresswell and players like that, Taylor, who are also a lot cheaper. But it's also another option, and as I said, you can do this with other leagues. It doesn't really work as well with other leagues, I find, although the Serie A is decent because there are not that many options in defence, but they are a little bit cheaper. So the Premier League's the main one to go with. Obviously you will have quite a lot of competition as it is a very, very popular league, but the Serie A is decent because, as you can see here, there are quite a few good players. Like none of these cards have crap stats. You've got Zappacosta, Calabria, Santon, a couple of decent players. D'Ambrosio is the only one that's fairly average. In the Premier League, you've got a lot of those slower cards that aren't particularly good. But I find right backs best. Cards are a little bit more expensive, and the Premier League is the best. So that's kind of your go-to filter, I'd say. And you can bid, you can snipe. You've got a few options. I'm going to see what happens with those cards that I am currently bidding on. See if we get any of them, and then I'll try and snipe a few as well, just to show you guys some examples. I would just want to reinforce the fact though that trading is very, very hard on the web app. you're not going to be making many coins, and it is a grind to make those coins. You probably have like 1 to 10k, so even like making 1 or 200 coins profit is good. It all adds up, and you're aiming to probably make like 5 to 10k an hour, I'd say, on the web app. If you can get to about 25k in the first day using a method like this, you're going to be good to go. You can make some investments, you can do some higher budget methods, and with EA Access coming out, you can use this method really, really effectively with sniping on the console, which is a lot easier, and you'll get more players. I'm getting outbid on a lot of cards, people bidding like crazy amounts there. I had someone bid like 800 coins, I think, on one of those Zabalettas, so I'm going to go and actually snipe some of these guys. I want to see what's happened to the prices. They may have actually risen a little bit. If people are bidding like that high on cards like Zabaleta, who you can get here for a lot cheaper. 400 coins, missed out on that one. Like, there are some super cheap cards that you can see here, and all you need to do really is just go between these last few pages, and this is where you then see the cards pop up. You will sometimes have to bring the price down like this and then up, but 500 coins there, missed out on that one. It is honestly so hard to get players. It is very hard, but when you do, you can often make a really good amount of coins quite fast. Because you've seen like some of these cards is just selling pretty instantly for 700 coins or so, and you've got ones coming up so cheaply that you're making like 300 coins on a lot of these players, which is why I prefer this method to a lot of the other ones that people are using in these early stages of the game, because the profit margins are just so much higher. But you do have to be patient, and it is hard. This is mainly just because of the web app, but if you are on early access, you'll find it much easier. So what I'm going to do is just keep grinding this. You probably get a player like every 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say. So you can make about 1,000 coins every 10 minutes with this method, basically, I'd say, on average. So I'm going to try and get a couple of players, and I'll be back when I do so. There we go, I've got my first deal of FIFA 20. It is a Smith right here for 650 coins. Going to compare the price. I believe he's about 750, which isn't too bad. As an English player with some semi-decent stats, he does have that extra little bit of value. So you can see there's ones for 800 coins, there's one for 700, which was already sold. So 800 is the lowest by now. I could probably sell him for 800 coins, to be honest, but given I'm on such a low budget, I kind of want to get these cards sold quickly. So I'll list him for 750, which after tax is going to make me just under 100 coins profit, which doesn't seem like a huge amount, but it does add up. It's not the most amazing of deals, and that maybe took me about 1 minute or so after I just cut to pick up, which isn't that bad. So we're going to list them up there, and there's one here for 500 coins. This is Zabaleta. I have seen some really cheap players pop up. I saw a couple for like 450 or so, and if you get lucky enough to get a player like that, you're making really good coins. Obviously you're pretty much doubling your coins on players like that, but it is just so hard because everyone is in the same boat of being on a really low budget, so everyone's using the same kind of low budget methods, and you've literally got like thousands of people doing the same method basically, so you've got to be quick. You do have to be very quick, but when EA access out, you can then snipe players, and it's a lot easier. We've got another deal here. It's a Daryl Yan map for 650 coins. Again, not an amazing deal because he is one of those slightly lower end players. I believe he's about 750 coins, so again, we'll just get that quick flip on him. That literally took me like a couple of searches after that last play, which isn't too bad. I missed out on one, got another one, so there we go. We're looking at like just under 200 coins now after tax from like, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes trading, something like that, which, although it seems really bad, is not that bad for this stage of FIFA. And it's just this first kind of grind day like this. Once you get onto the console, it's a lot easier to make coins, but everyone's kind of in the same boat right now with this type of trading, so it's really hard. Lots and lots of competition, but it's kind of fun because, I mean, you've got the grind and you can make coins. We get another one though. We get a Zabaleta, who someone was bidding 800 coins on earlier, so I mean, maybe he goes for a little bit more than I thought. I don't know why. Maybe SBCs, possibly. People are starting to do the advanced SBCs. There's ones for 800 coins all over the place there. So again, looks like one for 750, but you can see I am starting to get players quite consistently now. That's 3 players in the space of a few minutes, and we're making about 100 coins on each, which is not too bad, to be honest. So we're going to list that one up there. Apparently there's an error with the card. There we go, we've got a Holgate for 600 coins. That is my best deal of FIFA 20 so far. 600 coins for him. He's a little bit more expensive, I imagine, because he has okay stats and plays for Everton. He gets a hyperlink into people like Keane, so it could be good for some of the advanced SBCs. I think we're looking at like 750 for him. There's one there for 750. So that's over 100 coins, making it my best deal so far of this game. And now we're looking at what, like 500 to 600 coins profit or so from 5 minutes trading. I mean, it isn't too bad. As I said, you can make about 1,000 coins every 10 minutes, and if you then add, like, scale that up, that's about 6 to 7k an hour. So you can easily get to double figures when it comes to coins in quite a short amount of time. Hopefully this evening, if you guys use this method, you can get to like 15 to 20k. And another deal, Yanmat, literally next search. This is starting to work quite well now. We're getting a fair few players, so 750 again. That seems to be the common kind of selling price for these cards now. And I'm seeing loads and loads pop up. 650 coins seems to be a good price. There's a Yanmat there. We've got him as well, getting more and more of these cards, quickly flipping them on for like 100 coins profit. Little bits of profit here and there, but it all starts to add up. Haven't got any big boy deals yet, but you never know, they could be coming. And you've got people like Diego Dalot who go for 1,000 coins or so, who can come up. You've got rare cards that can come up as well. If you go up to 700 coins and you're sniping here, there are the odd rare cards that you could potentially get as well. Not going to pick that one up there. Thought that was a better deal, but yeah, you can get rare cards. So if someone, I don't know, lists an Alexander-Arnold up or something way too cheap, you can obviously get that. We've got a Smith F, 600 coins, another decent deal. We'll go for 750 on him. We've already sold one for 750, so I know that is a quick sale. And you guys can see here, like, I'm now trading live, and I've got a few players already, so it's working quite well. Cedric for 600. I mean, yeah, we're getting a lot of coins now. We are starting to make some dough. Okay, so we're going to list him up for 750 again. Nearly 1,000 coins profit, I think, so far from this trading. Lowton, that one has already been bought. I said I'd only get one more deal, but I mean, this is going quite well, so I want to keep going. We've got a Holgate there again, so 750, 700 there. Maybe EA Access is out, and that's why more cards are coming up on the market. I hope not, because that will cause these prices to drop down. Did we just... I think I just got that Cedric, unless that's the one I already picked up, because that went green. Holgate. We've got Holgate as well. I'm running low on coins now, so I'm just going to get to the bottom of my coins, and then we're going to go and upload this video and probably get another one out. Although I do also want to watch the Champions League, but I will be doing a live stream later as well, so stay tuned for that, guys. Another card, another card. This is mad. Making loads and loads of coins now. Hopefully this video is going to help you guys out, because this method, like you can see, I'm actually making a fair few coins, and a lot of people really do struggle in the early stages of the game, myself included. Like, the number of times in the past where I've just had no idea what to do on the web app, having made trading videos as well. Like, even last year, I was a bit confused and wasn't really making any coins. But you can see here, like, I'm consistently picking up players and hopefully making coins on them. So let's get one more player, because I've got the coins just to end off the video, and then that's probably going to be it. I want to get one big player though. Imagine if you got, like, I don't know if Kyle Walker or Cancelo can be listed this cheap, but imagine if some moron that's just got the game listed one of them up. I'm not going to go for that Gilbert, because he does have quite a bad card, so it doesn't really sell for any more than 650. I tend to try and get these cards for like 600 if I can, unless it's a better card, like if, maybe like 75 plus pace or something, I'd class as a better player, or someone that plays for a better club. Like if you do have anyone from like United, for example, so even someone like Young, although his card's quite crap, plays for United, good links for starter teams and stuff. And there are a few other players like that. I'm not sure, can't really think of any off the top of my head, but there are some decent cards that do go for a little bit more. But let's try and get one more deal. One more. I'll be back with you guys when I do. We're finishing off with by far and away the best deal of this video. It is Taylor, who I just got for 450 coins. I swapped a left back to just mix it up, and he literally came up pretty much instantaneously. There are a few cards here for like 400 coins or so, which I just want to see. They sold, so like he's sold already if you add him to your transfer targets. Just gonna want to see what the price of these players is at. So yeah, like 600 coins is an insta sell for these types of players. So given that we got him for 450, and he's got slightly better stats, like he's not here, it's just Baines and Cresswell basically are the only cards there. Maybe because of SBCs, because of the hype link into Tarkovsky and me, he could be going for a little bit more. 800 appears to be the lowest by now. Left backs have gone up a little bit in price, so we're going to sell him on for I think 700, maybe 750 coins. So this is one of those better deals I was talking about. I'll go for 700 just for, no, let's go 750 actually, I'm backing myself. So that's going to be what? Maths, like 300 coins profit after tax, or just under, which is not bad at all. We're going to list that up. Final deal of this video. Let's go over to the transfer list now. We've sold on that card there as well. Sold on Smith, and we've got all these cards selling. We've got Janmat, another Janmat, Smith, Cedric, Holgate, and Taylor. So if you look at the profit combined across these cards, looking about 100 on all of these ones there. Maybe a little bit more on some of these, because I think I got 2 of them a little bit cheaper, and then we've got Taylor here, who I'm making like 300 coins on. So over 1,000 coins profit, I think, on these cards from like 10 or 15 minutes trading. It's not bad at all for a starter trading method. I'd really recommend you guys trying this out. Try different positions, try different leagues. It's really, really effective. You can bid on these cards, you can snipe them, and let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. If you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like. I'll be live streaming after the Champions League games, and when EA Access comes out, I'll be doing huge pack openings, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.